Okay, now we're back downstairs at the drying table with all our pieces still apart, just so everything has dried nice and clean. And we're ready to put the instrument back together and grease the slides and oil the valves. So first, what we're going to do is take and grease each of the slides. So we got our tuning slide grease here. Just take a little bit, you don't need a lot on your finger, just a little bit, and apply that. Let's start with this little guy right here. You just want to take that and just apply it evenly to each part of the slide. Get the back side as well. Okay, then insert that into its proper place on the horn. Wipe the excess off. Insert it again. Cool. And keep going with the rest of them. This one's a tricky one. There's one on the actual slide and one on the actual horn. Make sure you grease both of them so that they both work properly. Okay, insert that. And it looks like we did a pretty good job there, not a lot of excess. Just wipe it down just to have it come clean. At this point, you can put the ring, the kick-out ring, in. It's just probably should have been on already, but there. That's that. Now into the main tuning slide. Okay, insert that properly. And the way to know is that the spit valves are facing down. And also another indicator for the kick-out slide is that the ring insert and the screw will be on top. Okay. A couple times just to work the lubricant on the whole the whole slide. Okay, this one, okay, that's good. Now we can put our bottom caps on. It doesn't matter which one goes on which, they're all the same size. Make sure they're nice and tight. Not too tight though. You want to still get them off so you can clean the horn again. Okay, the bottom half of the trumpet is reassembled. Now, the top half. As I said in the previous video, I did take the springs off and the felts off and the plastic piece that sits on the bottom lip here. All three, and of course this guy as well that sits on top. I took them all off just so to be extra careful, just to not get in, so the felts don't grow mold on them and the springs don't deteriorate. So we can set our grease aside. That's done. We can actually put our mouthpiece away. That this has been cleaned, so we're all good here. Put that back in the case for now, and disassemble these guys. What we're going to do first is put the springs on. Then what we're going to do is put this guy back on. Oh, nope, I'm doing that wrong. Take this back off. First is we put the plastic piece on, and I just dropped it. Hold on a second. Let me find it. There it is. Take your plastic piece. There's a little notch in the plastic piece, so you want to make sure that goes inside that slot. Make sure that goes down. This just so an extra precaution so the plastic piece doesn't slip out. Next, you want to put your spring on. Then put this piece on the top. Then put your felt on. Then the decorative piece, the cover for your felt, and then the top pearl. And that's how you assemble a piston valve. Now do the same thing to the other two. And the next part, I'll show you how to oil them so that the trumpet will be fully ready and operational. Okay, one more. And it doesn't matter which spring goes with what, or the plastic piece, or the foam, or the felt, because they are all the same. They are all similar. Now, as I mentioned in the first video, or the second video, when disassembling the trumpet, you want to make sure that the valves are in the correct position. They are numbered on this trumpet, as I said before, which helps tremendously. However, if they weren't numbered, you just have to go with the process of elimination and figure out which one goes in which valve. So now we have those done. Just a quick dry. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. Now, let's line the valves up first. So let's figure out which one this one is. This one's number 3. So 3 is always going to be the one that goes to the front by the bell. And keep turning it until you hear a click. This one actually clicks in place. You hear that click? It's in. You're all good. I'm just going to screw it on for now, but we'll oil it in a little bit once we get everybody all done. Cool. Okay, now once the trumpet's all back together, Dr. Wika, by the way, the second valve didn't want to click in, so I'm going to have you or somebody take a look at that when I get it back to the shop or to school. Everybody else clicked in. I don't know what happened, so Anyway, to oil the valves, and now that we have them in place, we're going to do one by one, just so we know that it goes in what place. And to do this, we take our special valve and key oil, and we apply it. We don't apply it to the spring. We only apply it till this to the silver piece and just the top half. And you don't need to drench the valves at all. All you need is a couple drips in the solid silver places. So right there, and just for giggles, we'll do one at the bottom. Keep that there, and then put your valve in, making sure it clicks in place. There it goes. Okay, and now you can tighten up the cap, top cap, and then what you want to do is you want to work the valve up and down so the lubricant gets dispersed over throughout the entire valve. Do that a few times, and then move on to the second one. And do the same thing for the other two. A little bit, not much. That's odd. It's really odd. Okay, that's in a good spot. We can tighten that. Put our cap back on. That was just to help line up the valve that doesn't want to click in. And then our final one. There. Yeah, something's not right with that valve. I don't know. I put it together right. No idea what could be wrong with it. And that is how you lubricate and grease a trumpet. Thank you.